Welcome. Welcome to the adventures of... What was our name again? I can't even fucking remember. Naked Grapple Krap, who yesterday realized that armor, waste of time, got killed by the Dragon Slayer of all things twice, and then I took my armor off and killed him without being hit once. So I think that just goes to show how crap Dark Souls 2 really is. No, don't tell him I said that. Excuse me, Shalquar, I'd like to buy a ring from you. So the downside is, of course, we don't have... I'm going to take the hollow ring off because I want to see his fine, rotten ass. One thing that we've got going for us right now is, of course, we don't have... go on then. We don't have... actually, the silver cat ring as well would be pretty nice. We'll talk about that in a minute. What was I about to say? We don't have something? I don't remember. It doesn't... Yeah, it couldn't have been important, otherwise I would have remembered it. Right, take up that white ring. Get out of here. There we go. We don't have a decent weapon, was going to be our point I was going to make. So we need to deal with that as soon as possible. We don't have any Estus. And we don't know where we're going. Because the giant souls could be absolutely anywhere. So in this game, one thing I didn't actually mention in the other episode was that your goal is to, very much like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, you're tracking down 4 dudes to steal their souls. So in this, I'm going to try and remember them, but I don't really remember that. Why the fuck am I walking? Oh, God, you fool. The 4 souls, if I remember correctly, there's the heretic, whatever their name is, the sinner, the lost sinner in Lost Bastille, or something like that, the imprisoned heretic, I don't remember his fucking name. There's the Rotten, which is basically Grave Lord Nito. There's... Who else is a great soul? Is the Duke's Dear Freya a great soul? No, that's a dragon soul. Oh, sorry, that's a giant soul, I should say. I don't remember them. I honestly don't remember them. But I'll remember them when we actually get near them, I'm sure. Let's go for Ornstein this time. I said we kill Ornstein yesterday. Didn't get a chance to do it. That dragon is going to fucking toast us now that we're not wearing any armor. So this is going to be hilarious. We'll go one attempt at the dragon. One attempt at Ornstein and the dragon. If I fuck it up, we're gonna do a 360 and walk away. So now that we've killed the Dragon Slayer, all the Hiding Knights are going to be active and very angry. So I'm just gonna give him the old razzle dazzle. We're gonna run straight past. Again, the dragon, you either get to it and you kill it easily, or you get roasted walking towards it. And I don't mean like it shouts insults about your mum. I mean like it will actually insta-kill us with its fiery balls. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our stamina to relatively high levels, and then we are just gonna fucking book it. Because if it might, if we're lucky, burn the enemies, not us. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, God, this hammer is not going to be fun for this. Oh, my God, there's our fucking Hiding Knight here. Oh, God, they've all followed me. Excuse me. This is not good. I didn't realize they followed, I'll be honest. Excuse me, I'd like to get off of Mr. Dragon's wild ride now. Will he kill his friends? I decided that was a silly place, and we didn't actually really need to be there. Okay, so if we want to do that, we got to do it the proper way, and I can't just scum it up. Right, understandable, thank you. That's so disappointing. I thought you could run past, and it would light the enemies on fire. But apparently not. Okay, we're going to get our souls back, and then I'm just going to homeward bone out of there, because there's no way in foot we're going to be able to win that. Wait. Where did we get the Executioner's Chariot soul? Huh. We don't even have a homeward bone. Shit, so we might have just consigned... We'll try and get those souls back, but my God, this is going to be difficult. Because not only we've got to run to the dragon again and nail that, we've got to avoid all of his boys and get to a bonfire somehow. When did we get the Executioner's Chariot soul? So that's a boss that you fight in the Huntsman's Copse. It's the worst fucking boss fight in any Dark Souls, including the Bed of Chaos. Ow, that was very rude. I would really like to sippy, but as we've discussed, Estus Flask in this game, garbage. Complete fucking waste of time. Excuse me, I just want to get my souls, please. Do not clap. Fuck! Well, I guess that's solved that problem then, huh? At least we got the soul of the Executioner's Chariot. Like I said, I'm not going to be soul transpositioning this game. It's a waste of time, because by the time you actually get the transposing characters, it's already too late. You've already basically completed half the fucking game at that point. Right, let's go back to Majula. And every time we die, we are losing more and more and more health. So I'm probably going to spend Maybe some points on vitality, because we can't get the ring that lowers hollowing. So the only answer to that is don't die, basically. Right, let's crunch that. Let's crunch that soul, brother. Where is that? Right, this doesn't give very much from what I recall, but what was it, like 20k? 8k. Wow. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, excuse me. I would like to level up. Oh, shit, this is a hard one. Like I said, I think Vigor might be the way to go right now. Gives us another 10% of our health. I'm going to do it. Just because this hollowing is really, really going to get out of hand quite quickly. Today's goal, then. I mean, we'll beat the... We'll try and beat the last giant. But what I want to do is find a better weapon. I don't like this blacksmith's hammer. I'm really struggling with the range on it. It's good for... Like I said, it's good against armored foes. But, holy shit, this is not... There's a lot of big bosses in this game, too. Like, big guys in armor. The Pursuer is a big man in armor. This last giant, big guy, not really with armor, but he's fucking massive, so he might as well have armor. There's giant scorpions, giant spiders. There's a lot of stuff that I would prefer a bit more reach to hit. That dragon being one of them as well, obviously. Don't really want to be right under his feet trying to hit him with that fucking thing. Terrible. Alright, let me through. But that's all this game is. It's just dudes in armor or monster girls. Damn, that's actually true the more I think about it. There's also a Gorgon. You fight a big spider, a big scorpion lady, a Gorgon. I mean, what else are we going to fight coming up? It really is. It's just... And there's like a couple of demons too in classic Dark Souls style. Right, what have we got from here? Elizabeth Mushroom, a soul of the lost undead. That's his best friend, by the way. That is, what's his name? Hang on. What's his name again? Grapple Krap. Grapple Krap's best friend was actually called Elizabeth Mushroom in school. They were great friends, and unfortunately, she was cursed to turn into an actual mushroom. So Grapple Krap is on a mission to go meet the Scholar of the First Sin, the only man who knows how to revert the mushroom process. That's why he's a scholar. That's what the First Sin is, by the way, being turned into a full-blown mushroom. He's not happy that I just did his mate in with a fucking hammer. Excuse me, can I? Just gonna... I don't know why I keep going for backsteps. It's completely unnecessary. We've already got a hammer that's quite powerful for this stage of the game, even if the range is shit. This game also likes to just fucking throw bonfires at you. Another unnecessary bonfire there. If you rest them, obviously it will restore all the enemies, same as every other Dark Souls game, so I'm not going to be doing that. We haven't also lost any health yet. Excuse me. Human effigy. So that's how you reverse hollowing. I'm hoping that the randomizer is going to be very kind to us and throw a load of them. That's another reason why I'm a bit more concerned about the hollowing. We don't know where the human effigies are. We don't know if we're going to get the right amount that the game would normally give you, like a balanced amount. Whether or not we're going to get super unlucky and get fucking nothing. And I'm going to save the human effigies basically only for bosses. Sod everything else. A hand axe. That might be better. It does less damage. It's got less... Oh, it actually does more damage against armored foes. Okay. More to the point, that it's horizontal rather than vertical, which is a 10 out of 10. Oh, this actually could be my weapon choice right now. What else we got here? We got the Shadow Dagger, which is crap. Longsword, Craftsman's Hammer, Mace of the Insolent, again, could be alright. Dragon Chime. Oh. What, as in the one from, what was it, Archdragon Peak? 50 intelligence, though. Maybe we'll talk about that. Is there a way to respec in Dark Souls 2? Don't remember. If there is, we might try the Dragon Chime. You just... What is it? You just do like a big fireball or something like that. So it's been a long time since I played fucking Dark Souls 2. I don't remember anything. And that's why I'm playing Dark Souls 2. Ow. Please, sir. God damn, that is so slow. If you've committed to an attack, you have committed to an attack. Thank you. How many souls did we lose again? It was like 13,000? That's okay. What's 13,000 souls anyway? Just like 8 levels up. It's not a big deal. What do you need to level up for anyway? Right, give me some of that, boy. Bellkeeper helmet. I'm still not committed to armor. We could always wear enough armor so that we can still do the maximum roll. But not so much that it gets on my fucking nerves going from Dark Souls 3 to this. Excuse me. Incredibly rude. I forgot about that fucking guy. It was a noble effort. Oh, we're going to have to try and make that jump, aren't we? See, there's an item down there. Because the... Oh, hello. Because the... Let's do what I think it does. Hang on. It's dart defense. That'll do. Are there many Abyss characters in this? Just think like Dart Wraiths and shit. Like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. Can't think of any. We're going to have to make that jump. Because that could be one of our Giant Souls. Could also be an Estus Flask Shard. Could be Petrified Bone Dust. Could be anything we need to actually live more than 5 minutes in this fucking game. Oh! Obviously, pick up all those items when we come back. So this is normally a longsword. This is normally the first weapon you would go for if you're deprived. But it's now Northwater Trousers and a Human Effigy. Human Effigies, to be honest, I'll take as many of those as you can throw at us. Because we can't get the ring. So hollowing becomes a legitimate issue. And starting off deprived as well. Probably going to die more than I normally would. The meme wasn't worth it. Should have gone knight so that we actually had some guaranteed good shit. So, like I said, by today, goal, very simple. Let's kill the giant. We'll kill the last giant. Excuse me, can you two-hand that? Thank you. If we can. Might take a long time to get there. I'm just trying to think what would cause any issues. To be honest, I can't think of anything that would be a pain in the ass. Like, obviously the only thing that's randomized is the items themselves, so Falconer armor. I'm trying to think if there would be any item randomization. So normally, you'd carry through with the fire sword. I would. Oh my god. The gift from the gods. Get that shit out of here, because we're not going to be fighting against any. Oh, Chloranthy Ring +1. Look at our stamina now. That is a game changer. Thank you. Normally, you need a Pharos Lockstone to get to the Chloranthy Ring in the next area we go into. So that's... And that's just a regular Chloranthy Ring, not even Chloranthy Ring +1. So that's pretty fantastic. Firestorm spell. Probably not going to be using that, to be honest. Yeah, I can't think of anything that causes any issues. We don't need, like, Fragrant Branches. We don't need the Pharos Lockstones, the regular items that were definitely not added to this game only to artificially pad out the length of the game, because it's actually quite a short game. Definitely not. I wonder what the speedrun for Dark Souls 2 is. Actually, I wonder what the speedrun for maybe Full Scholar is. I don't know if anyone... I assume speedrunners wouldn't do the Full Scholar ending. Petrified Dragon Bone. That's used for high-level upgrades. One thing we need to buy is the key from the big pile of shit that we've got coming up. The merchant. Who genuinely just looks like someone stacked a bunch of stuff in a shop. And not taken into account. Health and safety! Lost connection to Steam. We just got banned. We actually did just get banned live. That's incredible. Not that I care. Like I said, I knew coming into this that unless I changed the offline settings or edited the file, so it always started. Elizabeth Mushroom, my best friend. We're going to find the fragments of her and rebuild you, I promise. I did say that I can't be bothered to every single time turn off offline mode or block it with a firewall or whatever. You could do an ini edit, I think, or like a lower edit to fix it too. So Dark Souls 3 randomizer actually has, as part of the mod setup, the ability to disable it going offline. So it will just block it, basically. This one, quite the opposite. Not only do you not have that, but also we're using fucking cheat engine to randomize it, because there's no other way to do it in Dark Souls 2. Which is always good news. Let me eat this. Thank you. Let me have a bit of a tasty food. I wonder what that parcel is I had delivered. Mid-episode, we got a parcel yesterday. Was it yesterday? I feel like it was yesterday. Should probably open it. I roughly know what it is. It's just like art for the walls. I ordered from AliExpress because I'm a YouTuber and don't have any money. Morningstar. I'm just comparing it to our axe right now. Less damage. That's it. It's actually a worse version of the axe in my opinion. Better parry. Oh, it does bleed though. It does 80 points of bleed. Oh, shit. Well, in that case, Chief, let me in. Has it got the... Oh, it's got the mace moveset, though. Fuck that. I like my horizontal swing, especially in this area. You're going to get a lot of enemies turning up. Hello. This is the merchant who's hopefully going to sell us a key. I don't remember if they've been randomized or not. To Leningrad shop. We go full Cestus run. How brave you feeling? I'm feeling fucking brave. You can also go for the club. That's pretty fantastic. A, strength scaling. I'm going to buy both, and we'll fuck around with both, see which one we prefer. Traveling merchant gear actually might not be too bad, because I hate the fat rolls. Actually, it's not bad at all, is it? Does it do anything? There's like the Seldora armor. If you wear the full set, gives you bonus souls. We also need the key. We should probably also buy the Pharos Lockstone, and she sells 2 fragrant branches, which will save for emergency. So there are certain parts of the game we will just need those fragrant branches for. I should have waited for her to go back to Majula before we... So if you talk to her enough, she goes back to the town, after which point she gives you a slight discount. Or it gives you a nice item or some shit like that. There we go. Just got to expand your... Finish off your dialogue options. Classic Dark Souls style. Right, let's go all in with the... I like the idea of the club. Yes, let's go Cestus to start off with. Cestus for the bestest. Oh, you have to buy 1 for each fucking hand, don't you, in this? Oh, rubbish game. Otherwise, you just... It's obviously in Dark Souls 3, if you dual wield Cestus, they actually put 1 on each hand, but in this, you just hit them. You just hit like that. Oh, rubbish. Okay, whatever. Let's go for the club, then. A strength scaling. I think this could be our weapon of choice. Then we need to get, like, the giant club. Wait, there's, like, the giant club, and there's the large club, and I think the giant club is crap, but the large club is good, despite the fact that it's slightly smaller than the giant club. If that makes sense. Beetle! You think I would forget you, you fool. Are these randomized? They are! Hey, infantry armor from a beetle. That's terrible. Fucking hell. Radiant Life Gem, they're always good to see when we have limited Estus. By which I mean, I have no idea where the Estus Flash Shards are. Nor do I know where we would get the Petrified Bone Dust. This is for you, Elizabeth Mushroom. My greatest friend, my closest ally. Perhaps his secret love. Oh, backstory. Damn Scholar. Maybe the Scholar was the one that cursed her. We just come up with a headcanon now. Faintstone and Fireball. This is absolutely becoming a CK2 mod. I can see it. Oh, Estus Flash Shard. Speak of the devil. Holy shit, thank you. Did I like this one? I didn't. don't like bonfires in Dark Souls. It's never worth it. No, don't rest. Fuck. The reason I say don't rest is back out here, there's at least 3 items. And again, we don't know where our giant souls are, so I'm not taking any risks. Fight me. I got a club now, chief. Oh, this has the same moveset as the fucking hammer as well. Another big complaint about Dark Souls 2. There's like 3 different weapon movesets, and after that, I mean, that's it. Who needs weapon variation, huh? It's not, that's the whole point of the fucking game. Please, sir. Just let him. He's having a bit of a tantrum. What do you mean we don't have any tendies? That's actually me, when I'm told we've run out of chicky nuggies. I hate that meme so much, it's become my favorite meme. Does that make sense? Do other people get that as well? Like, it is just the worst fucking meme that's come out lately. The Baby Yoda with just baby talk over the top. It's just fucking horrendous, because I did really like The Mandalorian. I think it's the best Star Wars thing to have come out post-Disney. I meant to do that. Post-Disney. And then morons on the internet. Facebook mums, I'm calling you out here. With the fucking chicky nugget thing. It's so bad that I love it. And I would never repost a chicken nugget. I mean, I need to point that out. I fucking despise it, but there's something about it. It's just, like, so naive and so out of touch that it's fucking incredible. It comes full circle. It's rare that a meme achieves maximum irony. Like, briefly for a second, I thought the Knuckles I will show you the way thing did as well. But then I realized, no, it's still just absolute degeneracy. Don't do a plunging attack. Don't do a plunging attack. Why would that need to be a mechanic in this video game? You can, there's actually a ladder right there. We could climb down safely to the bottom. Or you can try and navigate this tree with Dark Souls' terrible tank controls. I meant to do that as well. That was actually a frame skip. I don't know if you noticed, to skip. Ooh! Allowed us to actually grab some iframes on the fall and save 2.7 seconds. Excuse me. Why would it target the one that's further away? Oh, yeah, this is my favorite problem about Dark Souls 2. The fucking enemy targeting is terrible. Just the worst thing. Sometimes you target an enemy, and you're still attacking the direction you're facing. So say that guy was where he is right now, and I targeted him. In Dark Souls 3, you would, funnily enough, turn and attack. I didn't mean to backhand or parry. But in this, if you're facing a direction, you're locked onto a dude, you're going to be attacking in that direction, chief, because that's clearly what you want. Gotta watch out for fucking Donatello over here. He's a sneaky man. Sneaky man! Be gone. You also can't backstab these guys because, I mean, A, they're wearing giant turtle armor. B, if you try it, they just roll on you. It's what I do in real life as well. Please. Good roll. And dead. Fool. You're beaten by a man with a stick. We could try the Cestus for a bit. Two-handing cestus feels wrong. Right, let's have an extremely slow fucking drink from our Estus flask. Is that any good? We need to try it out. I like the club. It does have the mace moveset, which is why it's a massive pain in the ass. I guess we'll test it on, who was it we killed before? We'll try it on Leonardo over here. That's what happens if you try and backstab them. Actually, the stamina use on it is so low that this could be a legitimately good weapon. The issue with Dark Souls 2 is that every enemy has a ridiculous amount of poise. So when you hit them, they don't stagger. Like, they are just fucking invincible. Even if you hit them with a massive, like, smells great hammer right to the head, they just suck it up. This is risky, but you can get the timing down. No, you can't. If you get the timing down, if you pick the item up quick enough, you can open the door and the fireballs will hit the door, rather than your naked green ass. Thank you, brother. What's in here? Skeptic Spice. So that one, Skeptic Spice, lets you use miracles if you're stupid. And there's also, like, Simpleton Spice, which lets you use intelligence-based things at a lower intelligence. Right, it's another item we gotta get. Where is it? Oh, we have to make the jump. Oh, we have to make the jump, he says. Okay, here we go. Brace yourself for this. Parkour sections, honestly. Parkour. It's well, in fact, that 3D platforming is good. 3D platforming in a game like Dark Souls 2, which has fucking tank controls, even better. Splintering Lightning Spear is actually so good, I could be tempted to use that as our main build. How do you get the other one? Was there not another... There's an item over there. How do we get to that? I don't remember. I don't know if you can see it, but there is another item just over there. There you go. You can see the light just at the end of the health bar. I don't remember how we actually get to that one, though. We'll get the one down here. We'll take the ladder back. Save trying to do the fucking jump. What happens to this place? It's just a complete state. Is this supposed to be Anor Londo? I don't think it is. Because Dark Souls 2 takes place like thousands of years after Dark Souls 1. But it's still in the same world because there's literally like Ornstein in Heidi's Tower of Flame. And there's the... Oh, hang on. The 4 kings spawned the 4 evil ladies or something like that. I don't remember how it is, but they're spawned from the abyss. It ties in, and then, of course, it ties into Dark Souls 3, but that might have just been more of an homage. Like, yeah, Dark Souls 2 happened, we'll acknowledge it, but we don't appreciate it. Because, of course, there's the handmaiden, in the shrine. Please. Who sells all that lovely stuff. Actually, I could do an Acestus build this game. As long as we infuse it, it actually probably won't be too terrible. Brother, please fuck off. Right, what have we got here? Rusted coin, that was worth coming back. I've watched a lot of Dark Souls 2 Let's Plays, and people don't understand what the rusted coin does. And it's like, they think that it helps you find items in chests and shit. Like, I've heard people say that. I've heard people say that it spawns items in on the floor. And all it does is just, it says, to be fair, on the ring, all it says, on the thing, all it says is, where is it, rusted coin, temporary boost of luck. But what it does is it just increases the chance of when you kill an enemy, them dropping their gear. Or they're dropping the items that they're supposed to have. To be honest, for this playthrough, we should be popping those constantly. I might even drop it on the bar. What have we got here? Let's put it on there, because that could come in super handy. Right, there we go. Just because if the items are purely random, then we could be... No, I'm not streaming. This is just for the second channel. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for interrupting.
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
Now, look, you're getting me killed. Mom.
I just want to cuddle. I'm so tired.
Why are you so tired?
I was up till 2:30 reading manga.
Well, that's your own fucking fault. I have no... Ow! I have no sympathy there.
I'm sorry.
You've given me an itch. Your hair has given me an itch.
Where is it?
It was on my nose. Hang on.
There's an angry man, though.
There is an angry man.
Hello, people in the comments if Sam keeps this in.
I will keep it in because I'm not editing these.
Oh,
So
okay.
don't say anything racist.
And...
Don't even attempt to say anything racist.
Haha.
It's a heated gamer moment. Nobody needs to know.
So you're playing Dark Souls 2 then?
I am playing Dark Souls 2. You'll have to move closer to the microphone because no one will hear you.
Okay.
I am playing Dark Souls 2 because we're playing Dark Souls 3 on stream and I needed a warm-up video. So I thought, thank you for that. I thought, Dark Souls 2, that's a fun game.
You
It's
always
not.
whine about Dark Souls
It's really
2.
bad. Like, the controls, genuinely, I tried fighting the Dragon Slayer, which is a boss, Lost the first time. Went back again. Fuck me. This is what I'm talking about. Bloody Dark Souls 2 and it's fucking targeting. Went back again, took all my armor off, and then killed him without being hit once. Because the rolls, like the controls in it, are just fucking terrible. And the rolling is really, really bad. So it's genuinely easier to play this game naked. Which is just a horrible design. Whoops. And then Estus is fucking useless as well. We got Firebomb. Well, that's going to make this a bit very difficult. There's a shortcut you can unlock if you've got Firebomb, but we're playing with the randomizer, so don't have a Firebomb.
No firebomb for you.
We're going to get this guy to blow himself up. You ready?
Oh, I've seen this before.
Haha! Oh. Might have got me too there.
Haha.
Bit of a Pyrrhic victory, I think. There we go. I'm not sure what weapon I want to use as well, because all the weapons in Dark Souls 2 are just garbage. They all share the same moveset. So, like, this one swings the same as, like, this one, which swings exactly the same, which swings the same as this one. They all do the same thing.
Yeah, they do.
So the only thing difference is the stats, which is why it's so bad compared to...
Look, I know that people complain about, like, gems and things like that in this game.
Yeah, the
Kill it,
life
knock him
gems.
off the edge.
That was supposed to be a backstab. He did the backstab animation then. But it just didn't work. Because the controls for this game are wank. And if you go up here, there's a friend.
No, there's a bad guy. For some reason, I've done this bit of the game. I don't remember why.
Life ring +3. Also, my man's best friend is called Elizabeth Mushroom. She's been cursed by the Scholar of the First Sin, so we're on a quest to rebuild her.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I remember I played this bit. Have I played some of Dark Souls 2?
You might have.
I don't remember doing it, but I must have.
Well, that's the Pursuer. I'm not going to fight him here because he's a mandatory boss fight either way, so there's no fucking point fighting him there.
Because I know that I've played this bit.
I mean, this is quite early on. We might have played it together at some stage.
Yeah.
He's done it, the madman.
I do remember this.
Because, yeah, we meet... you must have seen Peter Serafinowicz.
Yeah, I did see Peter Serafinowicz. I do remember this.
From Shaun of the Dead, his
Yeah.
best friend. Who plays Pete in Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, his best friend.
His best friend, Pete. He's right there. I want to go speak to him. That's why I'm skipping past all these guys specifically to speak to Peter Serafinowicz. Also voiced Darth Maul.
Hi, Peter Serafinowicz.
He's really quiet.
I can't hear him at all.
You can't hear him
because
at all.
headphones.
Yeah, that's how headphones work.
I thought you were streaming because I was in the other room and I could just hear you talking about Dark Souls, but I assumed it wasn't Dark Souls 3.
It don't be Dark Souls 3.
I don't know why, I can just tell from your vocal cues that it wasn't Dark Souls 3 because you get more frustrated
Oh!
about the bad controls. Angry axe.
The controls in this are just garbage. Just seriously garbage. I don't even know why I'm going to Estus, because I'll show you how slow the Estus is. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Locked on, attacked completely wrong fucking direction. I'm going to die. I'm not going to die. I'll show you how slow it is to drink Estus. Ready? Right. Press. And then you heal. But you heal slowly as well.
It's a big balancing act there.
It's fucking awful. So they added the life gems. I've already complained about this once. But they added the life gems to make it better. But then you get so many fucking life gems that are also... they're also crap healing because you get so many of them. It's just like there's no good middle ground in this. I feel like all the design choices were... This was very much like a forced out sequel when they realized how successful Dark Souls 1 was.
Yeah.
Which is why it's questionable.
Thing is, like, before you replayed this, you spent so much time talking about how Dark Souls 2 was your favourite Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 2 is, I would genuinely say, the more entertaining Dark Souls because it's less traditional, because it is just a complete fucking mess. One moment you're in an ancient castle, next moment you're in a fucking sewer, which I guess also applies to Dark Souls 1. Then you're in a flame castle with a bunch of samurai in it. It's just all over the place. And to get to the flame castle with the samurai in it, you have to kill a gorgon in a poison windmill. It's so odd. Like, it's just so odd, the game design choices they made for this fucking game. Give me some Titanite. This is normally where you get the Chloranthy ring. I found a Chloranthy ring plus Yorg's ring plus 1 just lying on the floor.
Oh.
So this one is nice and buffed up from that. Oh, we're coming to the end of the episode. I was going to try and fight the giant today, but I got distracted doing shit. We need to go back and get the...
Peter Serafinowicz, your good friend.
Yeah. distracted trying to unlock the shortcut.
I'll leave so you can do your thing.
Thank you.
I love you.
Bye. Thank you for visiting, but never come back. We'll still use a Pharos Lockstone here, though. So, like I was saying, this is where you normally get the Chloranthy ring. You also get a Titanite slab from it. You also can't hit this wall unless you put the key in, by the way. You can't just scum it up and, like, the doorway only appears, like, this whole room only spawns in after you've done that. Let's take a look. Petrified Dragon Bone. So the Pharos Lockstones go for 4,000 souls. Bear in mind, we are limited because they don't spawn in the same places they normally spawn. So this was a big gamble, I'll be honest. It was a big gamble that absolutely did not pay off one fucking torch. That should be illegal. I'm just thinking, is there another shortcut we can unlock? And then tomorrow we can hit the ground running and start with the giant fight? There is. We'll go and get the shortcut back to the tower. And then we'll double back and we'll get the key to the Medulla basement. Not there's much point, because of course there's not necessarily going to be... Normally do that for an Estus Flash Shard. Not going to be an Estus Flash Shard in there this time. We'll fight these two knights, and then we'll unlock the fog wall, unlock the tower shortcut, and I think we'll leave it there. I'm not going to go for the Hellbird spawn or anything like that. Not today, at least. We will need to go for it eventually. We need to go for all item spawns. Because, like I said, they literally could be a key item we need to complete the damn game. Which is a little bit garbage. But that's, again, Dark Souls 2 design choice there. So, good job, squad. Good work. What's his name? I can never remember his fucking name. Grapple Krap and his best friend, Elizabeth Mushroom, have made it to... That's where you fight the giant. You should go down that elevator, go through a door, and then it's the giant. So, we'll start tomorrow off with a bang. By killing the big man himself. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look, you're clearly alive. Thank you. Let's rest at a bonfire, get out to Medulla, start at Medulla, we can teleport over here, and then... Maybe we should backtrack first and do a little bit of the... So there's a key. Back in that area, we ran past, like, we ran up a tree, ran past a shitload of enemies. There's a load of stuff we need to get from there. But I think for the time being, we'll just head back to Medulla. Do our usual stuff. We'll unlock the blacksmiths. That we can definitely do today. See if... I'm not sure which weapon to commit to be honest. I don't like any of them so far. I still want to try and get the old demon hammer from Smooth and Silky Crows. In fact, we could do that at the end of every episode. Go back and offer them whatever we've picked up in the hopes that they give us the demon. God, that's so slow. Everything in this game is so slow. We found 2 Estus Flash Shards. We have to give them one at a time and watch the animation every fucking time. Is that it? 3? Oh, I was going to say, there's no way we found 3. Right. I'm not going to level up, because we're going to unlock the blacksmith, so we might want to upgrade one of these weapons. I like the axe. I think the axe is pretty good. Obviously good against armored enemies. It's quite nice early on. It's got that nice big horizontal swing. Good for crowd control. If we tried to fight the trap by Peter Seraphonowitz, as I called him, we would have been annihilated using that blacksmith's hammer, because of the crowd control. Lack of crowd control, I should say. Sorry, I just had to sneeze, so I muted my microphone, and now I might have accidentally turned it up too loud. My bad. Sorry, hang on. All right, let's try that. We good? I have a proper professional microphone mixer because I'm a fucking professional, so I don't actually have, like, a microphone button because I'm not using a bloody Blue Yeti or anything like that. The downside to that is when I fuck with my microphone settings, I really tend to fuck them up for the next 10 videos before I notice again. Right, so, things betwixt. We're going to go offer the stuff to the crows, and then we're going to leave it there. There are some other items we could get in here, and I'll probably do that between episodes, because this is like the starting area. So, none of it's randomized, and now we've leveled up and beaten the first boss. Well, technically like the third boss, but that's okay. Give me... Oh, there's also an item right there. We'll grab that one afterwards. Let's do a gamble with the crows. Smooth and silky stone. Leave. Did we get a petrified something? What have we got? Smelter wedge, destroy ashen idol. We got anything else we can leave them? Skeptic spike is pointless. Got the Dragon Rider soul. We actually did get the Dragon Rider soul. Very cool. Of course, for the other randomizer, when you beat a boss, you don't get anything. What have you got? So nice, so smooth. Thank you. What have we got? Cracked blue eye orb. Waste of time. We can't go online. In fact, we got banned live. Brilliant. Thank you all for watching. Fuck me.